morning. Thank you for joining the evening HTGC yoga class. Today is again a cold night. We had a nice spring weather last week, but we're back to winter again. So hope you're all staying safe. Had a good working day. Ready for some practice today. So sit comfortably. Either you can sit in Vajrasana, Sukhasana, any way you like. Palms in Anjali Mudra. Take a slow, deep inhale, full belly. On your exhale, chant the mantra Om. Couple more times, deep inhale. Last time. Slowly open your eyes. Okay, so we will do some warm-ups, regular asanas. Today is actually Rama's class and she's not able to teach today. She will be teaching Monday, the 5th Monday of this month. So I'm teaching for her today. So come on to all fours. Palms right below the shoulders. Knees right below the hips. Slowly inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Slowly release any tightness in your lower back, in your pelvic area. Just feel free, wiggle your tail, just maybe circle your hips. Just make sure any tightness in your lower back, just let go. Then when you think you're ready, slowly inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Slowly now, balancing on the right knee and the left palm. Extend the left leg, extend your right arm. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, knee to the chest, elbow to the knee. Round your spine. Suck your belly in. Inhale. Kick your leg high, coming into cow. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Switch back to, now we're going to balance on the left knee and the right palm. Extend the right leg. Extend the left arm. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, knee to the chest. Elbow to the knee, round your spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So anytime you need to take a break, come into the child's pose. Sit between your heels. Extend your arms, forearm on the mat. Forehead on the mat. Just keep that straight, elongated spine. As you sit between your heels, continue to inhale, continue to exhale. If you like to relax your shoulders, you can actually bring your arms behind to all the way into the balasana. You can even apply gentle pressure between your hips, pushing down between your heels. Massage your lower spine. Then come back to all fours. This time we're going to do some shoulder stretch. Right hand up, reach up. Exhale, threading into the underneath your left armpit. Keep your right shoulder on the mat, right cheek on the mat. Lift your left shoulder up, and then wrap your left arm behind. Just deepen the stretch. Let go any tightness, strain in your shoulder muscles. You can even deepen the twist a little more, lifting the left shoulder above the right. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Just melt your tightness, your right shoulder completely onto the mat. Slowly come back to the all fours. We're going to switch. Left arm to the sky. Exhale, threading into the eye of the needle. Left shoulder on the mat. Left cheek on the mat. Right hand up. Wrap your right hand behind your back. Deepen the twist. Let go any tightness in your left shoulder muscle. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just melt any strain, stress onto the mat. Stay present, stay calm. Come back to all fours again. This time you're going to do like a gate pose, like a side stretch. Extend your left leg. You can still stay on your right knee. Come on down to this gate pose. So notice your left hand is straight on your left leg. And then on your exhale, see if you can stretch towards your left. Feel the stretch on your right shoulder. Right side of your entire body is opening up. You can even turn your head towards the ceiling. Inhale. Slowly bring the right hand down, left hand up. Side stretch to the opposite side. There's no weight on your right hand index, fingers touching the mat. Just completely stretch, elongate from the left edge of the foot all the way to the fingertips of your left hand is all in one straight line. Come back. Inhale and exhale slowly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Back to all fours. Hope you all had a good weekend and getting ready for the spring weather soon. Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day, Tuesday or Wednesday. Chicago River is already green. They dyed, just like every year, they dyed the Chicago River to green color in celebration of St. Patrick's Day. So extend the right leg, extend your right arm. Completely elongate the spine. Stretch towards your right leg. Feel the stretch on the left side of the body. Gate pose. There's no strain on your left knee on the mat. Just completely straight and elongate. Stretch and elongate on the left side of the body. Inhale, come down this way. Feel free to use a block. If you're not able to reach the ground, you can always keep a block here so that it's just easier and comfortable here. There's no weight on your left hand on the mat or on the block. Completely stretch and elongate the right side of the body. 1 second. 1 second, there's something going on. of that. So hopefully stretch on both sides. So you can stretch on the right, on the left, right, on the left. So when you think you're ready, so slowly come into plank. Straighten the legs, palms right below the shoulders. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, you can do Ashtanga, knees on the mat, soften the elbows, chin on the mat. Inhale into Cobra or Up Dog. Exhale into Child's Pose. So keep the arms where they are. Inhale into Up Dog or Cobra. Exhale into Down Dog. Into Child's Pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So after that few rounds of stretching, we could do maybe add a down dog here. Come into plank, deep inhale. On your exhale, you can do chaturangas this time, 4 limbs pose. Inhale into up dog, exhale into down dog. Back to plank. Deep inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, down dog. Inhale back to plank. Exhale. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into down dog. So one more time, maybe a couple more times, just as you slowly warming up. Inhale into plank. Exhale into chaturanga. Inhale into plank. Exhale into chaturanga. So now that it's all comfortable, we'll stay here for a couple of cycles of breath. Deep inhalations and exhalations in the down dog. We'll do a couple more of these variations in these down dogs. So coming into 3-leg down dog. Deep inhale. On your exhale, you can pull the knee to the chest. And then slowly extend this right leg underneath your left armpit, like you're threading into the eye of the needle. Just kick the right leg to the sideways, place it, straighten the right leg, shift the weight, some weight onto the right leg, and lift the left arm up like scissors, stretch. Your weight is on one arm, on one leg, maybe some gentle weight on your right leg. Deep inhale. And back to 3-leg down dog. Kick the right leg back up to the sky. And then lower the right leg down. Steady your breath, steady your mind. Deep inhalations and exhalations. Whenever you're ready, lift the left leg up to the sky, 3-leg down dog. Deep inhale. On your exhale, pull the knee to the chest. Forehead to the knee. And then when you think you're ready, kick the left leg to the sideways underneath your right armpit. Slowly shift the weight to the left arm on the right leg and lift the right arm up. So weight shifts to one arm on one leg. There is some gentle weight on your left leg, but not much. Deepen the stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Back to 3-leg down dog. Left leg back up. And then lower the left leg down. Back to down dog. So you understand what we are trying to do, just warming up our core, but also strengthening our inner strength and forearms, arm strength. Deep breathing, ujjayi breathing, inhaling, exhaling.
So now that you understood that scissor stretch, we will do this simple straightforward. Lift the left leg up to the sky. Now keep the weight on the right leg on the right palm. Slightly lift the heel of the standing leg and slowly pivot on the ball of the standing foot. Flip over. Allow the left foot touch the ground, but keep the right leg straight and no weight shifts to the left. Big toe touching the mat. Keep pushing your hips high. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. The purpose of these postures are just to warm up our core, strengthen our inner core strength, and also the arm strength. So that's why the weight is on only one leg and one arm. Keep pushing the hips high. Kick the leg back up to the sky, back to 3-leg down dog, and back to the down dog. Stay here for a couple of cycles of breath. Deep inhaling, and deep exhaling. Enjoy breathing, inhaling through the throat, exhaling through the throat center as you're slowly warming up your core, your strength. Focus on your Ajna chakra, the third eye. So now the other side. Lift the right leg up to the sky, 3-leg down dog. Now keep the weight on the left foot and the left arm. Slightly lift the heel of the standing leg. Keep that left leg straight. Pivot on the ball of the foot as you flip over. Allow the right foot touch the mat. No weight shifts to the right foot. You still keep the left leg straight, left arm straight. Keep pushing the hips high. Inhale. Exhale. Try to square your hips towards the ceiling. Arch your spine. Deepen the back bend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Back to 3-leg down dog. And then lower the right leg down, back to down dog. Enjoy breathing. Okay, so slowly take a child's pose. Hopefully you're all good. Slowly warm up here now. And we can do some standing asanas, some Chandra Namaskars, some standing asanas, and the rest of the asanas practice. If you'd like to bring your awareness inwardly, close your eyes, steady your breath, deep inhalations, deep exhalations. Usually on Saturday morning classes, I try to share the wisdom of Patanjali Sutras. So every Saturday we take up to like 10 sutras and study them, integrate them into our practice. So it's usually good to study in the morning times. That's why I share on Saturday morning classes. But this is a great time to bring that into practice. How do you bring your consciousness, awareness, mindfulness into practice? So if you haven't joined Saturday morning classes, please join. It would be fun. Okay, so back to some asanas. Now coming to the front of the mat. Palms in Anjali Mudra. So we all know the sun salutations. Now we just added some variations and make it moon salutations. Ekam. Inhale. Deepen the back bend. Exhale. Swan dive. Uttanasana. Feel free to bend your knees, just on your thighs. Engage your sacrum. Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale. Exhale. Palms on the mat. Step back into plank. Deep inhale. Exhale into Chaturanga. Inhale into up dog. Relax your shoulders. Exhale into down dog. 4 cycles of breath. Enjoy breathing. And prepare to lift the right leg up and come into lunge on the right side. Come into 3-leg down dog, look between your hands. Step inside your right hand, engage your core, and then keep that. You can keep that back heel on the mat as you're coming into almost like a warrior one. Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Here we're going to do like a lizard pose. Keep that front knee bent, knee right above the toes. Slowly bring the forearms onto the mat. You can bring your palms on the mat first. Feel free to lift the heel of this left foot onto the mat. Keep this right knee bent, back leg straight, and then fold your left elbow. Keep the left forearm on the mat. Left forearm on the mat. And if you can, fold your right elbow. Keep the right forearm on the mat. It's great. See, notice you bringing the right forearm onto the mat is a little bit trickier. You have to open up your hip a little more and shift the weight to the left edge of the foot so that you can open up your right hip a little more, and then keep the right forearm on the mat. If this is possible. If it's not possible, always use a block or blanket. So maybe you cannot keep the forearm on the mat on the right side, that's fine. But if you can, go for it. Or if you want to use a blanket, go for it. So it's easier, at least on the right forearm. And the left forearm is no problem, right? So now you can rock your body weight forward and backward as you open up the right hip into the lizard pose. Deep inhale, deep exhale as you shift the weight onto your forearms, rock your body forward and backward. And when you're ready, slowly, palms on the mat, and prepare to go back to warrior one. So keep the heel on the mat, front knee is still bent, back to warrior one. And then when you think you're ready, keep the left heel on the mat, coming into Anjaneyas. Left heel on the mat, like a low lunge. Front knee is bent into Anjaneyas. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. This is what makes the moon salutation. It's a deepening, humbling, surrendering, yielding pose. You can also interlock your hands. Extend your elbows, bring your shoulder blades together as you deepen into the back bend. Back to low lunge, and back to the lunge. Look between your hands. Step forward, fold forward, Uttanasana. Chest on your thighs, feel free to bend your knees. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach up. Arch back. Palms to the heart. Samasthiti, close your eyes into mountain pose. Deepen the breath. We'll do the same sun salutation or moon salutation on the left side. Palms into Anjali Mudra. Inhale, reach up, arch back, keep your hips forward as you deepen the back bend. Exhale, swan dive. Hinge from your hips, elongate the spine, feel free to bend your knees, chest on your thighs, fingertips on the mat. Inhale, halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Step back and walk back into plank. Inhale. Exhale into Chaturanga. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into down dog. Down dogs is the resting pose. So you can stay here for a breath or two, completely inhaling, exhaling. Dry breathing. Prepare to lift the left leg up to the sky, 3-leg down dog. Step inside your left hand, engage your core, and then once your left foot is inside your left elbow, you can keep the right heel on the mat, toes to the pigeon toes, back leg straight, front knee is bent, warrior one.
Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. As you integrate the breath slowly, going into lizard pose, bring your palms onto the mat first. It's a lot easier. Make sure there's no pain on your knee. Open up your left hip a little more. Place both palms on the mat. Feel free to lift the back heel on the mat, toes turn to pigeon toes. So here, this is where you start from the outer elbow, outer forearm on the mat. It's a lot easier to do the outer forearm on the mat. And then as you open up your left hip, shift the weight to the left edge of the left foot, and then open up your left hip a little more so that you can bring the forearm close to the mat, if that's possible. If this is not possible, use a block or use a blanket to keep left forearm on the blanket. So this way it's a lot comfortable. You can shift the weight to the forearms, rock your body forward, rock your body backward like lizard. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. There should be no pain on your left knee. It's a great hip opener. And back to the, on your palms. Slowly keep the heel, back heel on the ground, back to warrior one. So take a moment here, take a pause, inhale, exhale. Now here we're going to go into low lunge. Keep the right knee on the mat, back, right knee on the mat. So low lunge into the Anjaneyas. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Feel free to open up your arms, interlock your hands behind, extend your elbows as you bring your shoulder blades together, as you deepen the back bend, as you offer your love, compassion to the heart center. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So whenever you're ready, back to low lunge, then back to the normal lunge, and step forward with the back foot, back to Uttanasana. Just on your thighs, and slowly, all the way up, reach up. Urdhva Hastasana, deep in the back bend, and back to Samsthiti. Mountain pose, close your eyes. Hope you're all doing well. Close your eyes. Continue to breathe in. Breathe out. We will do one leg stances on leg. It's a beautiful postures. It takes you practice. It deepens your practice. We explore the depth. A lot of times we explore the breadth, but now we actually explore the depth in the practice. Like we all know, the practice of yoga is just the tip of the iceberg that you see on the surface. But the more you deeper you go into the practice, there's unimaginable, infinite depth you can go into the practice. What you don't see is what is below the surface of the water. You only see what is on the tip of the iceberg and above the water. Okay, now we will do a couple more standing still postures. Palms into Anjali Mudra. Inhale into chair pose. Shift the weight to the heels. Lift your toes. Sit in an imaginary chair. Deep inhale. Exhale. Let's do Garudasana here. Sit into one leg chair. Wrap your right leg over the left. Already testing your balance on one foot. Balance in the Garudasana. Right elbow below the left. Make sure you stabilize that one leg chair pose. And then as you bend, deepen the stance. As you interlock your hands, interlace your hands, lift your elbows to the shoulder level. Inhale, exhale, keep the back straight. As you deepen, steady the pose. Back to the chair pose. Now shift the weight to the right leg, lift the left leg up, wrap your left leg over the right. Again, steady the stance, deepen the stance. Sit down, squat down on one leg, left elbow below right. And lift the elbows to the shoulder level. Inhale, exhale, inhale, engage your core. Inhale, exhale. Unwrap your arms, unwrap your legs, back to chair, Uttanasana.
Palms on the mat, walk back or jump back. Into plank, deep inhale. Exhale into Chaturanga. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into down dog. Down dogs are very relaxing postures. Take all the opportunity. Enjoy breathing. Slowly lift the right leg up. Step inside your right hand. All the way forward. And then back to warrior one. Keep back heel on the mat. Warrior one.
This time we're going to shift the weight to the front leg. 100% weight to one leg. Completely shift the weight and lift the left leg up. Flying warrior. Keep the hips parallel, spine and the left leg horizontal to the ground. Palms into Anjali Mudra. And extend your both palms into warrior three. If you lose balance, you can always come back to flying warrior. From the flying warrior, we will go into Ardha Chandrasana. Use a block. Do not drop the left leg down. Still maintain the balance on the right leg. Spine and the left leg in a straight line. Half moon pose. Right arm touching the block. Left arm going up. Now slowly steady the pose. Slowly lower the left leg down. Right behind the right foot. Coming into warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Windmill your arms. Step back into plank. Deep inhale. Exhale into Chaturanga. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into down dog. Take all the rest you need. Enjoy breathing. Steadying your breath, steadying your mind. Prepare to do the warrior one on the left side. Lift the left leg up to the sky. Step inside your left hand. And warrior one on the left. Front knee is bent, back leg is straight. Inhale, exhale. Now prepare to shift the weight to the left foot. 100% weight to the left foot. Lift the right leg up. Flying warrior, spine and the right leg is in one straight line. Steady the balance on one leg.
palms into Anjali Mudra. Do not drop the right leg down. Extend your both arms into flying into Warrior 3. As you pull your palms back to heart center, prepare to go into Ardha Chandrasana. Don't drop the right leg down. With the support of your hand on the block, you can stabilize the pose in the Ardha Chandrasana. Spine and the right leg is still horizontal to the ground. With control, lower the right leg down, right behind the left foot, coming into Warrior 2. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And windmill your arms. Back to lunge, step back with left foot into plank. Exhale into chaturanga. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into down dog. Enjoy breathing step. Stay there for a couple of cycles of breath. Step forward, walk forward. Back to Uttanasana. Back to chair pose. Samasthiti. Close your eyes. Mountain pose. This time we will do one last salutation, but we will do some forearm balances. Palms into Anjali Mudra, close to the heart. Chair pose, inhale. Now that you're here, we could do simply Uttanasana. Walk back or jump back into plank. Spine and the legs in a straight line. And here we're going to do forearm plank. Both forearms are on the mat. Engage your core. Inhale. Exhale. Spine and the right, both legs are in one straight line. Shift the weight to the left forearm. You can keep the right leg in front of the left into the Vasisthasana on your left forearm. If you like to stack your right leg on top of the left, go for it. If you're not able to, keep it in front of the left foot, but keep your hips high. Spine, both legs are in one straight line. And back to the forearm plank and the child's pose. See how relaxing the child's pose? From the child's pose, back to the forearm plank. Both forearms on the mat. Spine and both legs are in one straight line. Engage your core. Shift the weight to the right forearm. You can keep the left foot in front of the right as you lift the left arm up. If you like, you can stack your left leg on top of the right, but steady. Keep the balance. Keep your hips high. The weight is still on one forearm. Inhale. Exhale. Don't drop the hips down. And back to the forearm plank. And back to the child's pose. Whenever you're ready, from the child's pose, you can come into the down dog, but on your forearms, So keep your forearms on the mat. Lift your hips high, like you're going to the down dog, but keep both forearms on the mat. So it's like a forearm down dog. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Lift your high spine straight, legs straight. Even going into the 3-leg down dog on your forearms. Right leg up and lower the right leg down. Still maintain the balance. Lift the left leg up, lower the left leg down, forearms down back, and the child's pose. And ready? From child's pose, go to down dog. Palms on the mat, normal down dog. Lift the right leg up to the sky. 3-leg down dog. Look between your hands. Pull the right knee forward all the way. Keep the right knee behind the right palm. Open up your right hip. Keep the shin parallel to the front edge of the mat. And back leg straight into half pigeon. Kapodasana. Raja Kapodasana. King pigeon pose, right? Half king pigeon pose. So there should be no pain on the knee. Open up your right hip. Forearms on the mat. You can stay here, just stay here and enjoy. Or if you'd like to extend completely and then keep the forearm on the mat, then go for it. Open up your right hip. Shift the body weight to the right hip. No weight on the right knee. It's a good hip opener. Feel free to come onto both palms. And then feel free to lift the left leg, left knee bent, and reach for the left ankle with your left hand. Those advanced students can go into full pigeon. Others can just enjoy this as you're still pushing the weight into the right hip, opening up your right hip. And if you like to hook your left foot inside your left elbow, go for it. And then hook your hands going into full pigeon. Otherwise, just enjoy this half pigeon or variation of the half pigeon. And then when you think you're ready, back to the down dog. 3-leg down dog. Kick the right leg up to the sky. Lower the right leg. Prepare to do the left side. Now, before you do the left side, just make sure you enjoy the down dog first. Full cycle of breath. Prepare to lift the left leg up. Step towards the front. Keep the left knee behind the left palm on the left edge of the mat. Open up your left hip. Try to keep the left shin horizontal or parallel to the front edge of the mat. Shifting the weight, opening up your left hip. Back leg straight. Forward head on the mat. Just listen to the body. Any tightness, any stuck energy, let go. Just breathe into slow, deep inhalations, slow, deep exhalations. Fold your right knee. Come on to palms. Fold your right knee. Reach for the ankle from outside or inside with your right hand.
Just a variation of half pigeon. Those advanced students can go into full pigeon. Still shifting the weight, pushing the weight, opening up your left hip. I know you cannot see my leg, but I'm trying to reach. If you should be able to hook your right foot inside the right elbow. You should be able to hook the arms, fingers, if you would like to go into full pigeon. And slowly enjoy. Back to the Raj Kapodasana. And lift the left leg up. 3 leg down dog. Down dog. 4 seconds of breath. Walk your feet forward. Back to Uttanasana. Chest standing thighs. Back to chair pose. And finish this last one salutation. Some say we close your eyes. That's the moon salutations. Okay, those are a few standing asanas. We could, before we go on to the floor, if you'd like to do one last one, Nataraja asana, go for it. And shift the weight to the right foot. Lock your right kneecap. Fold your left knee, reach for the ankle from inside. Right hand up. Study the pose first. Engage your core. Deep inhale as you kick the left leg into left arm towards the ceiling. Steady the right leg. Lock your right kneecap. Lean forward just enough for the counterbalance. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly release. Steady. Close your eyes. And we're going to do Natarajasana on the left side. Shift the weight to the left foot, lock your kneecap, left kneecap, fold your right knee, reach for the ankle from inside. Left arm up. Take a deep inhale as you kick the right leg into the right arm. Lean forward just enough for the counter balance. The focus is extending the knee, kicking the leg high towards the ceiling as you balance on the standing foot. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and release. Close your eyes. Check your breath. Right hand on the heart center, left hand on the core center. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Steady the breath. Feel so relaxed. Okay, so after this we will do a couple of few inversions and back bends on the mat, and then finish up with some twists. Finish up, and then if we have some time, we will do some meditation. Okay, lie down on your tummy. Forehead on the mat. So to prepare to go into the any back bends, just resting and coming into the resting pose, which is the crocodile makarasana, like lying down on the beach.
And slowly bend both knees like a Natarajasana, but here both knees are bent. Reach for the ankles from outside rather than inside. And trying to keep both knees closer to each other will help you go into deep into the back bend. On your inhale, kick your both legs into your arms, entire body arching into the bow shape. Chest up, legs up, thighs up, pelvis up, everything up except your belly. Deep in the back bend. As the archer pulls back, the strings back, the entire body turns into bow shape. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Slowly come down. Rest in the Makarasana. Okay, next one is the camel. Come on your knees. You can do half camel. Right, you can curl your toes under. Place your knees closer to each other. Push yourself into the imaginary wall on your knees. Your thighs, your pelvis, hips glued into the imaginary wall in the front. Reach for the right heel with the right hand. Do not lean back or fall back. Keep your left arm up. Keep pushing into the imaginary wall on your inhale. Let the grip on your heel deep in the back bend. Exhale. Inhale. This is half camel. Inhale, pushing into the wall. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, pushing into the wall. Exhale, pull back. Come to the neutral before we do the half camel on the other side. Steady your breath. Go slowly. Pushing into the imaginary wall in the front, left arm up. Reach for the left heel for the grip only. Right hand up. Half camel. And your inhale, push into the wall. On your exhale, the grip on your heel, deep in the back bend. Inhale, push into the wall. Exhale, deep in the back bend. Do not lean back or fall back. Keep pushing into the wall. And release. And take a child's pose. Sweet resting pose. So lie down on your back. And feel free to use a block here. You can use a block or you can use elbows to bring up into the hips up into the half wheel or bridge, or use a block is slightly easier too. Entire spine touching the mat, knees bent, feet on the mat. Slowly raise your hips high. Block underneath the hips. Steady the pose. Do not move your neck. Neck is solid and stable on the mat. No weight on the neck and the head. So using a block is a lot easier, but if you don't want to use a block, or if you do not have a block, just use your elbows as you lift the hips high. Elbows like pillars under the bridge as we lift the heart higher than the brain. Still the neck is steady, flat on the mat. Do not move the neck or the head. Steady the neck, no weight shifts to the neck. Weight is on your shoulders, maybe some weight is on your elbows. You can even lift your heels high as you lift your hips high, heart higher than the brain. And those who are using block, you can steady the pose and rest. You don't need support of your hands. It's a lot easier. You can just rest in this pose, half bridge, as the bridge circulates to the brain, using the gravity. Those who want to go into full bridge, if you have a block, it's easier. You can just simply extend the legs. Those who are supporting the hips with the elbows underneath, it gets challenging to extend the legs fully into the full bridge. But maybe advanced students can do that easily, even with the elbows. So straightening the legs, shifting the body into the flyover bridge. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. As you slowly come out of the pose, you can bend the knees again. And now that you have a support of the block or a support of the elbows, you can lift one leg up. You can lift both legs up the wall. And those who like to do shoulder stand, you can roll on the shoulders as you straighten the spine and the legs. With support of the elbows, or as soon as you lift your hips high, roll onto the shoulders as you shift the spine higher. Support the spine with your hands. First, legs up first, and then try to roll onto the shoulders. It may take a while. We haven't done it in a while. Those advanced students, this is probably your regular practice. So slowly roll onto the shoulders. As soon as you lift your hips high, support the hips, support the spine, and try to straighten the spine and the legs right above the shoulders in one perfect straight line. Point the toes. Your neck is crunched, throat is crunched. Weight is on your shoulders, not on the neck. Point your toes, hips towards your head, legs away from the head, straighten the spine and the legs. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Slowly pulling the legs towards your head. One vertebra at a time, lower the spine down. With control. Engage your core. Slowly lower the legs down. Deepen the breath. We're still not going into Shavasana yet. We can do Matsyasana. We can do a couple of twists. Actually we could do Matsyasana first and then take Shavasana. After that we can do a couple of twists and meditation. So to do the Matsyasana, bend your knees slightly, Slide your palms underneath your hips, palms facing down. Now you can straighten the legs. So that way you can actually shift the weight to the elbows, keep the lower body on the mat, just arch your upper body like a fish diving back, opening up your throat. Your head is close to the mat, touching the ground, but no weight sits to the head. But lift your heart, opening up your throat. And if you think you're ready, slowly come out and take a Shavasana. Close your eyes. Heels in, toes out. Arms at an angle, palms facing up. Slowly wiggle your fingers, feet and hands. When you feel the sensation in your body, bring your awareness back to the body. Hug both knees to the chest slowly, bending your knees, giving yourself a really tight hug, keeping the tailbone down, spine touching the mat. You can separately pull the knees, or you can wrap your arms around it and pull both knees to the chest and massage your spine sideways. Just make sure your tailbone is still down as you do side stretch. Any tightness in your lower back, let go. One last time. And keep that right leg straight as you hug your left knee to the chest. Still keep the tailbone down. Entire spine is on the mat. Entire right leg is on the mat. Hug your left knee to the chest, really tightly to the chest. Chin to the chest, forehead to the knee. And you can even wrap your right arm around it completely. Then you can pull the left knee to the right side. As you deepen the twist, extend your left arm, turn your head to the left. Still engage the leg on the mat, deepen the twist. Massage your spine, lower back with your left hand. As you keep trying to keep both shoulders on the mat. Back to the center. This time, extend the left leg, fold your right knee really tightly to the chest. Engage the left leg on the mat, engage your core, keep the tailbone on the mat. Entire spine touching the mat. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, chin to the chest, forehead to the knee. And if you like, you can wrap your right knee with your left elbow, left arm completely wrapped up. And then giving yourself tight hug, pull the right knee to the left side. Extend the right arm. Keep the right shoulder on the mat. Turn your head to the right. Massage your spine, lower back. Continue to breathe in, continue to breathe out. Slowly come to the center. You can do Baddha Konasana, lazy bound with angle pose. Feet, soles of the feet touching the mat, touching with each other. Knees are falling to the side. You can rest in this pose. And still keeping your eyes closed. And whenever you're ready, hug your knees, both knees to the chest. Roll on to the left side or right side. Baby into the mother's womb. And with support of one hand, sit up. That concludes your asanas practice. We can do meditation for a few minutes, and then hope you're all doing well. Sit comfortably on a blanket, half lotus, full lotus, any way you like, Sukhasana. Keep the spine straight. You can use the Dhyana Mudra, index finger touching the thumb, resting them on your knees. Close your eyes. Focus on the Ajna Chakra. Or you can also focus on your heart center, whichever you prefer. I prefer the Ajna Chakra on the forehead. You may see the inner light of that chakra in the meditation. Bright, white light, or colored light. Sometimes no light, but just continue to focus. Every breath you take, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. If you have a mantra during the meditation, feel free to chant mentally. Others can do many mantras. You will do show on your inhale, hum on your exhale. Or if you just simply want to say 3-syllable mantra, continue to repeat the mantra on your inhales, on your exhales. Sivaya, 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 Sivaya. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. After a while, when your mind is so still, calm, serene, then you may even forget to chant. That's just perfectly normal. As you go deeper into the consciousness, same in that meditative pose. For as long as you can go deeper into your soul, until you can touch pure love, compassion, joy,
inside yourself. Sat Chit Ananda. You are the truth, you are the consciousness, you are the blissfulness. Slowly, palms into Anjali Mudra. Rub your palms, place your palms, or cup your palms on your eyes, closed eyes. Just feel the heat inside your palms. Slowly, slowly open your eyes into your palms, and slowly bring your palms into Anjali Mudra. I bow down to each and every one of you. Peace within me, peace in the surroundings, peace in the universe. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Just reminding, next Saturday we have a special yoga class by Parna Mujamdar. He is going to be teaching yoga for diabetes on Saturday on regular class time, 8:30 to 10 a.m. He requested everyone to register because as part of the registration, every student would also agree to the waiver form. So he wanted to make sure everybody agrees to the waiver form. So please feel free to share with your friends and family and loved ones. and ask them, encourage them to register for the class, next Saturday class. Even if they don't want to be regular students, at least they can go and register for, as a walk-in in that link that I shared along with the class. So see you all next Wednesday evening, same time, 6:30 p.m. and Saturday morning, 8:30 a.m. Have a good night. Namaste. Thank you.